Am I audible now? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In the last class, I was discussing about partial differentiation, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whenever we have more than one independent variable, then we come across this partial differentiation. This chapter title is multivariable functions and partial differentiation. Multivariable functions means you will be having more than one independent variable. We also call that as functions of several variables. Whenever we have some functions of several variables, in that case, if you want to differentiate, we will use the technique called partial differentiation. I've told you we are going to do some partiality in differentiation. That partiality is nothing but whenever you are differentiating with respect to one variable, the other variable will be treated as constant. At a time you can take only one independent variable for differentiation. For example, if you take dou u by dou x, that is differentiation of u with respect to x partially, the remaining independent variables will turn out to be a constant. We treat them as constant and differentiate it just like the regular process of differentiation which we have learnt in the elementary level. That is called ordinary differentiation. That is dy, similar to dy by dx. What are all the rules which is applicable for the single variable? The same rule is applicable for partial differentiation, keeping in mind that whenever we differentiate with respect to one independent variable, the remaining independent variables will be treated as constant. That's what we have learned in the
Excuse me,
previous.
sir.
Yeah.
So are you presenting or showing anything?
No, I am not showing anything right now. I
Okay,
will just write it and show it to you. I will try now, and then we'll see whether it works out or not, because I know there is some internet connectivity problem here. We'll try. I will try now. If it won't work properly, then I will see which method I have to adopt.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Now I hope you can see the screen. If there is any problem, you please let me know. As I said, there may be some internet problems here. Can you see the screen? Partial differentiation, which I have written.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now let me take u is equals to x square into tan inverse of y by x minus y square into tan inverse of x by y. Show that dou square u over dou x dou y will be equal to x square minus y square divided by x square plus y square. This is our question. We need to find out the mixed partial derivative. Can I call this as a mixed partial derivative?
Yes, sir.
Others?
Yes, sir.
Can we say them as a mixed partial derivative? This.
So do we have to write this?
No, you can just concentrate it. Then if you want, you can note down the question and work it out on yourself, so that it will be revision for you. You can just concentrate and just tell what you can just answer the questions. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
The same thing can be uploaded. Once I create Classroom, then the same thing I can upload it in the Google Classroom.
Okay,
Is it fine? Okay. Now, according to this, I can differentiate with respect to y or differentiate with respect to x. Taking that x is not equal to 0, y is not equal to 0, condition in the question itself, it is given actually. If u is equal to x square plus tan inverse of y by x minus y square into tan inverse of x by y, with x not equal to 0, y not equal to 0, prove that dou square u over dou x dou y is equal to x square minus y square divided by x square plus y square. Do we need this condition? X not equal to 0, y not equal to 0?
Yes, otherwise
Yes,
it
sir.
become
Yes.
not definite.
No, 0 over 0 something leads to the indeterminate form, right?
Yes, sir.
So,
Correct, no? So taking this condition, can we say x square is continuous, y square is continuous function?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Continuous.
So for a continuous function, the mixed partial derivatives like tan inverse of y by x, even that is also continuous, right? Tan inverse x. What is the domain of tan inverse x? Minus infinity to infinity.
Yes, sir.
Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2.
The range is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, right?
Sir, minus infinity
As
to
a range.
is it domain,
Domain
right?
infinity to infinity. You can give
Yes,
any
sir.
value, but the range, the answer will be only between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Anywhere else,
Yes.
is it discontinuous tan inverse x? Tan x we know at the point pi by 2 it goes to at x is equals to pi by 2 it goes to infinity, like we say it has a discontinuity at the point pi by 2, whereas tan inverse x, any discontinuity anywhere?
No
No,
discontinuity.
sir. It's continuous.
In that case, the mixed partial derivatives are same, right? If the function is continuous and if it possesses continuous mixed partial derivative, then it is, if it possesses continuous partial derivative, that is sufficient along with the continuity condition. Then can I first take differentiation with respect to x and then with respect to y? because dou square u over dou x dou y is same thing as dou square u over dou y dou x, right?
Yes, sir.
Have I proved such results in the previous class?
Yes, sir. You have made us
Continuous
right.
function is true.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir, you made us right.
Okay, okay. Now let me take dou u by dou x, differentiation of u with respect to x. What will happen?
We have to take product rule.
Okay, product rule. Because x square is one function and tan inverse of y by x is another function. Tan inverse of y by x will be taken as 1 over 1 plus x square, right? Differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 over 1 plus x square. Fine. So
Yes.
in place of x, I have y by x. Therefore, it becomes y square by x square. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
But
sir.
I need to differentiate the interior term also, y by x. How can I differentiate that interior term? What happens to the interior term?
So it becomes
I
minus
think
1 by x
Minus
squared
1 by x square into y.
to y.
Minus y by x
From
square.
minus 1 by x.
Treated as constant, 1 by x on differentiation becomes minus 1 by x square. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Plus, since it is a product rule, first into differentiation of second one, 2x into differentiation, tan inverse of y by x into differentiation of the first one, x square, becomes 2x. Good?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What about the differentiation of next term?
We keep y square as constant and differentiate tan inverse.
We don't
Differentiate
apply product rule.
Tan inverse of y by x by product rule gives, is it still product rule or no need of product rule?
No need of product rule.
No need.
Sir.
1 over x square by y square into differentiation of the
No,
interior
sir,
term.
we don't take product.
Yeah, we don't need product rule. We can just differentiate. Even if you go with product rule, first into differentiation of second one, second into differentiation of first one, that y square will be differentiated with respect to x, gives you 0. The term vanishes, right?
Yes.
Even if you apply, that becomes 0 only. Instead of doing that, straight away we can treat y square as constant and get that answer. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let me simplify. Can I cancel this x square and x square here?
Yes, sir.
So we are left out minus y divided by, when I take LCM in the denominator, it becomes x square plus y square divided by x square. Is it correct? The first term which I have written.
Yes, sir.
Second term need not to write anything, like we retain as it is 2x tan inverse of y by x. Third term we can cancel something here. One y can be cancelled. It becomes minus y divided by x square plus y square divided by y square. Plus it is still dou u by dou x only. Now I have dou u by dou x. Let me take this term to the numerator. Denominator of denominator goes to the numerator. Is that a correct statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
I take it as x square y divided by x square plus y square, 2x tan inverse of y by x minus y square multiplied by y, that becomes y cube. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall I go to the next differentiation, mixed partial derivative? Because I have found dou u by dou x now. If I differentiate this again with respect to y, I will get that mixed partial derivative. Will I get that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But what I will do is, I don't differentiate right now. I will try to simplify further. The second term, the positive term, I will write as it is. If you observe, see, no doubt if you differentiate, you will get the answer. But I feel that differentiation of this term and this term is time consuming. But if I just take out something as common from them, I can make my differentiation procedure a little easier. Can we take something?
xy by x square plus y square.
Okay. In the numerator, I can take something common.
Sir, y we can take as
Take
common.
y common.
Minus y.
Minus y will be-
Shall I take minus y as common?
Yes, sir.
So it will become x square plus y square.
Square.
If you take a look at this term carefully, this will get cancelled. We will get a simple term y. Is it quite easy to differentiate rather than differentiating these two terms? Differentiation of this simple terms,
Yes, sir.
the procedure becomes very, very easy. So now I will differentiate this with respect to y. How do you differentiate this with respect to y?
We keep 2x as constant and then
2x constant and then tan inverse y by x. Yeah, correct.
1 by
Tan inverse of y by x gives us 1 over y square, 1 over 1 plus y square by x square into differentiation of interior term. Should I write it as minus
1
y
by
by
x.
x or 1 by x?
1.
Minus 1. Have I done with the differentiation process?
Yes, sir.
Dou square u over dou y dou x. 1 x can be cancelled. It becomes 2 x square divided by x square plus y square. I just avoided one step here. After taking LCM in the denominator and shifting the denominator of denominator to the numerator, it becomes x square. It is not because of x and x we have got x square. They get cancelled, but because of this denominator x square, we shifted that to the numerator. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Okay, fine. I have this quantity, but my result says that you are supposed to get x square minus y square over x square plus y square. Can we get from these two terms?
LCMs.
You
Yes,
take
sir.
L x square plus y square in the denominator, 2x square kept as it is. If you multiply minus 1 with this x square plus y square, this becomes x square, 2x square minus x square becomes x square. Minus 1 multiplied by y square becomes minus y square, x square plus y square. Have I got the required result?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any confusions?
No, sir.
Why did you take dou u by dou x first?
Can somebody answer that question? He's asking, why did you take dou u by dou x first? Any answers for this?
Mixed partial.
Because it's a mixed partial, this one, if we take dou u by dou
The
x,
reason
or
is quite dou square.
it's the same.
Same, right? It's the same.
Are they same if the function is continuous?
Sir, it's the
Yes,
same,
sir.
sir. But
Yes,
if we
sir.
take dou u by dou y, what will happen, sir? First?
Dou u by
Dou y, if we take first, then the partial differentiate by x. Then
no problem. You can take that dou u by dou y and then differentiate with respect to x. Still, you are going to get the same answer. It is correct only. You can do that. No problem. Shall I try that also?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
U is equals to x square into tan inverse of y by x minus y square into tan inverse of x by y. Firstly, I am differentiating this with respect to y. Should I treat x square as constant now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tan inverse of y by x with respect to y becomes 1 by x, fine? Is it
Sir.
correct? Okay. Should I use any product rule for the differentiation of this x square into tan inverse of y by x with respect to y?
No, sir.
No.
Next term. Should I use product rule here?
Sir.
Yes, 1 over 1 plus x square by y square into differentiation of interior term becomes minus x by y square. Is it correct?
Yes.
Next term, there should be a plus sign, but because of this negative distributed to that plus, it will become minus only. So we can write as 2y tan inverse of x by y. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 1x can be cancelled right now, the first term. It becomes x over x square plus y square divided by x square. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
y square and y square will get cancelled. It becomes plus x divided by x square plus y square divided by y square. It is still correct?
Yes, sir.
Have I missed something? Have I missed something, or have I written it correctly? First term, we have just cancelled x and got it. Here minus multiplied by minus becomes plus and just x, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this becomes x cube divided by x square plus y square plus xy square divided by x square plus y square minus 2y tan inverse of pi by x. Others, please respond. If I am going wrong somewhere, you can just let me know.
Sir, it's tan inverse of x by y, no, sir.
Tan
X
inverse
by
of?
y. X by the previous one.
Okay. Everything else is correct?
Yes, sir.
Can we take x divided by x square plus y square as common in the first two terms?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, it just gets cancelled. We will be having x minus 2 tan inverse of x by y. This is our dou u by dou y. Now, if I differentiate this dou u by dou y with respect to which variable?
X.
X. So it becomes, what is the first term differentiation?
1 minus.
1, right? Do you want me to use product rule for the next term?
No, sir.
No, sir. 2y will be constant.
2y is treated as constant. 1 over 1 plus x square by y square into differentiation of x by y gives you
1
1.
by 1.
Fine. It is dou square u over dou x dou y. 1 minus y and y will get cancelled. Is 2 divided by x square plus y square divided by y square. Fine.
Yes.
Now on taking this term to the numerator, it becomes 2y square divided by x square plus y square. On taking LCM, x square plus y square minus 2y square divided by x square plus y square. On simplification, it turns out to be the same answer as the previous one, dou square u over dou x dou y. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Whether
sir.
you get first with respect to y or with respect to x. Why it is happening? Hello?
So because it's a
It's
continuous function.
continuous.
Sir, it's a continuous variable, and for continuous variable.
Before solving this question, I explained that tan inverse is a continuous and x square is also continuous, y square is continuous. And moreover, we have taken the condition x is not equal to 0, y is not equal to 0. Because of that, it is working here. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Next. Assume that you have a single variable, y is equal to f of x. Suppose if I differentiate this with respect to x, what will happen? Can you see the screen properly, or is there any
You can
any
see
problem?
sir properly.
No
See,
problem.
sir.
See, sir.
Okay. Y dash, suppose if you have f of x, what will happen to dy by dx? Will it just become f dash of x, something like this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want the response from each one of you. If you are not able to understand,
Yes,
please
sir.
let me know.
Yes,
I will
sir.
give another example. For
sir.
instance, y is equal to f of 2x. For instance, if you have y is equal to f of 2x, if I differentiate this with respect to x, do you still get f dash of 2x?
So 2 into f dash of 2x.
2f dash of 2x.
First thing, are you going to get f dash of 2x?
Yes, sir. Then
You
into
are going
2.
to differentiate the interior term. That makes it as 2, right? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Suppose if you have f of 3x square. Then in that case, the differentiation will look like this. F dash of 3x square, right?
Yes.
Into differentiation, the interior term 3x square will become
6x.
6x. Is it understandable, the differentiation process?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, in your partial differentiation, but all they ask you the question like, if you have z is equals to f of ax plus by, then find dou z by dou x and dou z by dou y. Can we get that partial derivative of this with respect to x and y? Can we get it?
Yes, sir.
No, the simple thing, whatever we were using for the ordinary derivative, the same thing we can apply it for partial derivative. Firstly, when I differentiate this, can we write it as f dash of ax plus by?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is the interior term differentiation? What is the
A.
interior term differentiation?
A.
What happens to b?
So it's a constant, sir, so its differentiation 0.
Have I got the differentiation of z with respect to x now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Similarly, can I try this differentiation with respect to y?
Sir, instead of A, there will be B. That's it. That's the only difference.
It will become f dash of ax plus by only, but this time differentiation is happening with respect to y. Therefore, when you differentiate the interior term ax first, it becomes 0. By on differentiation gives you. Is it correct, b?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let me try the second order derivative of the same function with respect to y. I'm going to differentiate this one more time. What will happen? B will be treated as constant, nothing to do with b. What about f dash on differentiation? Will it become second order derivative are you going to get?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Of ax plus by. This time what happens to the interior term differentiation? Is it going to be still a or b? You're taking the differentiation with respect to b only. What should happen to the interior term?
B.
B only.
B only. Already you have a b. Along with this b, it becomes.
B square.
B square.
B square.
Is it understandable how exactly I'm doing this partial differentiation process for the function itself?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now let me take this question. I have a function z is equals to x square plus y square divided by x plus y. And I need to show that dou z by dou x minus dou z by dou y, the whole square, will be equal to 4 times 1 minus dou z by dou x minus dou z by dou y. Shall we try this?
Yes, sir.
So,
Firstly,
Yes,
I will
sir.
find by dou x. How do you take the differentiation of this z with respect to x?
Quotient rule.
Quotient rule. Good. According to that quotient rule, it says that denominator term square, denominator term written as it is, and differentiation of the numerator with respect to x. What should happen to the numerator term? Differentiation.
2x.
2x minus denominator term kept as it is, and now please avoid these mistakes. Put a bracket for that. Otherwise, this negative sign you will distribute only for the first term. Then differentiate the denominator quantity x plus y with respect to x. It should become
1.
1. Very nice. On simplification, 2x multiplied by x becomes 2x square plus 2xy minus x square minus y square divided by x plus y whole square. On further simplification, this becomes 2x square minus x square gives you x square plus 2xy minus y square. Can we write this as some a minus b whole square? Think or don't immediately respond. Can we do this? X square, x minus y the whole
No,
square,
sir.
can I write it?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we have to take the minus. Sir, you need to.
Okay.
Take the minus
Take
outside.
anything. I will leave this term as it is. Okay. This is my dou z by dou x. That is x square minus y square plus 2xy divided by x plus y whole square. Let me try the differentiation for dou z by dou y. What is dou z by dou y differentiation? Same process, right? Denominator term square,
So,
denominator term written as it is, that is x plus y, into differentiation of the numerator quantity with respect to y. What should happen?
2y.
2y minus x square plus y square into differentiation of the denominator quantity x plus y with respect to 1 becomes
1.
1.
Can we simplify this? It becomes 2xy plus 2y square minus x square minus y square divided by x plus y the whole square. So dou z by dou y will become, what is that simplification? It is 2xy as it is minus y square or plus y square
Plus y square.
Plus y square.
minus x square. Good. Is it correct here?
So,
Yes, sir.
Yes, I have got both dou z by dou x as well as dou z. Let me subtract them and then square it. If I take 1 minus 2, what will happen? I will get dou z by dou x minus dou z by dou y is equals to. Can we say the denominator quantity in both equation number 1 as well as 2 are the same?
yes, sir.
Okay. We are subtracting dou z by dou x here. X square minus of minus becomes plus. What should happen now? Is it 2x square or
Square.
2x square? You have minus y square and then minus of plus y square becomes,
Minus 2y square.
there is plus 2xy here. Minus of this plus 2xy will get cancelled, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can we take something common in the numerator? 2. Okay. So if I just square this dou z by dou x minus dou z by dou y whole square, what will happen? Will it become 4 times x square minus y square the whole square divided by x plus y whole to the power of 4? I don't know whether I have done it correctly or not. Earlier it was just dou z by dou x minus dou z by dou y. Now I am squaring this on both sides. If I square this, it will become 2 square 4 x square minus y square whole square, and in the denominator you already have a square, and squaring of that square term will become power 4.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you agree with me whether I have done it correctly or not, you should tell. Only
Yes,
one
sir,
answer as
it is
yes.
correct.
It's correct.
Yes, sir.
Now let me take 1 minus dou z by dou x, this term. 1 minus dou z by dou x minus dou z by dou y. Later on we'll multiply this by 4. Firstly, I will take 1 minus dou z by dou x. 1 minus dou z by dou x minus dou z by dou y. This 1 minus dou z by dou x is x plus y the whole square in the denominator, and this is dou z by dou x is nothing but x square minus y square plus 2xy minus x plus y the whole square. Dou z by dou y is 2xy plus y square minus x square. 1 minus, here in the denominator, if you remove x plus y the whole square as common, what else we get? You take out the negative sign common along with x plus y the whole square. Will it remain as x square minus y square plus 2xy? Then is it plus 2xy in the next term or minus 2xy?
Plus 2x.
Okay.
Plus 2xy.
Plus y
Plus
square
2xy.
minus.
Minus x square.
Can we simplify this further?
4xy.
X square get cancelled. Minus y square get cancels.
4xy.
It will just
4xy.
it's fine. You remember this term, it is 1 minus 4x by x plus y the whole square. I will just continue here. 1 minus dou z by dou x minus dou z by dou y. We got it as 1 minus 4xy divided by x plus y whole square. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let us take LCM. X plus y whole square. What will happen?
X
X square plus y square plus 2xy.
Square
X
plus
square
y
minus
square
2x.
plus 2xy minus 4xy. Am I correct? I will straight away
Yes, sir.
get this and
Yes.
apply it to that
X square
term.
minus
It's x
It
minus
becomes
y whole square.
x square plus y square minus 2xy.
plus y square minus 2xy divided by x plus whole square. On further simplification, will it lead to x minus